Hey guys, it's Katie here and welcome back to my channel. So I'm wearing my pyjamas and my hair is in a side pony because I couldn't be bothered to take a shower and wash it. So that's besides the point. I have a couple of things that I would like to talk about first before we start the official video. That is, number one, I am in the process of casting for a new short film called Elsie Unbroken, which I'm super excited about. I'm getting all sorts of auditions and there are loads of interest in it. I'm not going to tell you the plot right now or anything about it, but just so that you know that that's in the works, and I'm looking to shoot around April time, so yay. Also, thank you so much for 3,600 views on my short film Little Lionheart. I wasn't actually sure how well it's going to be received because it's a bit of a kind of touchy subject. So thank you so much to everybody who viewed it and everybody who liked it. I really appreciate it. And number two, I'm going to view a car tomorrow. Hallelujah. And I'm super excited and I really hope that it's good and I can then buy it and then I don't have to walk anymore, because you don't actually realise how much you rely on your car until you have to walk everywhere. So yeah, now that I've got that off my chest, today's video is going to be about weird things that I'm afraid of, because I'm afraid of a lot of weird things. Like not spiders or anything like that, like really strange things. So anyway, let's get on to the video. The first weird thing that I'm afraid of is safety pins. The first weird thing I'm afraid of is safety pins. I genuinely hate safety pins. Those little things can just like jag in you and stuff like that, and like when I was younger and I never got any clothes that fit me, like my skirts were always like hanging off me because I was so skinny. My gran used to put like safety pins on, she used to jag me all the time and it was like really painful. And I see people, like when I was younger, I seen people who used to like put them through like their skin and stuff like that, and it just really freaked me out. I think that's why I don't like safety pins. So yeah, pretty weird. Next is spiral staircases. I genuinely hate spiral staircases because one side of them is so narrow that you could literally just slide right down, and the other side is really thick, so like you could really easily fall on those things, and I'm always like grabbing onto the handrail and like clutching at the whole entire way down because I hate them. And like when you look down it just goes like that, and it's just like really scary to look at. So I know it's really strange to be afraid of spiral staircases, but I don't make fun of your fears. The next thing is staircases in general, especially concrete ones, because I'm clumsy and the likelihood that I'm going to fall down the stairs at least 10 times in my life is very high. So I don't really want to split my head open doing it, so I don't like staircases or concrete staircases or whatever, tile ones. They're just freaky, especially like there's these ones that I went down recently, I can't remember where they were, but they might have been in Edinburgh, and they were really like big and like it was like 1.5 steps that you had to walk on them, so I never really could figure out the process of like how many times you step on it, if that makes sense. So that gave me like anxiety and that was really bad. So yeah, don't like staircases, don't like falling. The next weird thing I'm afraid of is escalators. Now I've been terrified of escalators since I was a little girl because in my opinion staircases shouldn't move. They're perfectly normal, stationary staircases, and the likelihood that I'm going to fall down an escalator is higher than I'm going to fall down stairs. Maybe I'm just afraid of falling. Anyway, also they have to like jaggy at the end, so literally if you were to fall down them you would split your head open and you would die. So I don't want to die. You?
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
The next thing is falling down the gap when you're getting on the train. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been always afraid that I'm going to be sucked down that gap and then the train's just going to run over me. I know a lot of these are extremely irrational fears, but they're my irrational fears. So yeah, I'm scared I'm going to fall down the gap when I step on, even though like my legs aren't that short and I probably wouldn't fit through it either because I'm not that skinny. So yeah. The next weird thing I'm afraid of, and this is a genuine thing for me, I'm afraid of being late, like absolutely terrified of it. If I'm even like a minute late I get super anxious and rude. I get super anxious and I just get like concerned. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm afraid of like walking in and everyone's just standing there staring at me or what, but I always have to be half an hour early to everything. So yeah. Yeah, it's been ever since I was younger, so. Right, the next thing is, and this is a genuine fear, and honestly, I'm afraid of peacocks, because I had a traumatic experience with a peacock when I was 4 years old. I was at the zoo, and they used to have this peacock that just used to wander about, and it chased me all around the play park while I screamed and ran. It was terrifying. For the longest time, I was convinced it was a dream, but my mum validated it recently, so it actually did happen, and that is why I'm afraid of peacocks. The final thing is, I have an irrational fear of being kidnapped, and I think it's because I watch so many crime shows, which I should probably stop doing, but I love true documentary crime stories, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm not. But my mum says that if somebody kidnaps me, they give me back money anyway because I don't shut up, so yeah, but I'm afraid of being kidnapped. Please don't let it happen. Although, I will say, after watching all these true documentary crime stories, I would know how to get out of kidnapping. At least I hope so. Don't kidnap me. Thank you guys so much for watching my weird things I'm afraid of video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. We are almost at 100 subscribers, which was my goal for my New Year's resolution, and I'm really excited, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye. See you next time.